All right, guys. I found some more vinyl in my closet. I found another crate. So I was going to add to the older videos that I made. I wish I would have had them all together to make it a little neater. But I had some more grindcore and power violence 7 inches. And I wanted to go through them. I thought it was kind of fun. And I got a good response from the last video. So I'm going to add on some vinyl here, all right? Let's check out the vinyl. Let's get to it. I have more power violence vinyl. And I do 2 at a time here. 2 at a time, non-stop action. On the left is Deep Wound, right? A pioneer of power violence. More early 80s hardcore. And Lou Barlow's in this band. From later on, he went on to Dinosaur Jr. and Sebadoh, Centrido, Lo-Fi Hero. Lou Barlow. Whoa. And he started out in Boston 80s hardcore. And this really influenced a lot of the power violence that came later. I think this might be a bootleg here. I'm not sure on this record where I got this. And this might be the template. The template for power violence, could be argued, is this crossed out Slap-A-Ham record here. Right? This is the first time it's very slow, very sludgy. It's kind of a new thing when people heard this. So Crossed Out maybe was providing the template for what power violence would sound like. Stop beats, stopping and going quickly, erratic. And here's a poster for Man is the Bastard.
Do it! Do it!
Another release, I showed that in my last video. I wanted to make this video because last time I showed a bunch of power violence vinyl. And I found a new box. I found the new box of vinyl in my closet. I should have showed it last time in my other video. But I was wondering where these vinyls were. Crossed Out and the Drop Dead 5-inch. I was like, hey, where is that stuff? And I found it. So I'm making another video to show more of the power violence stuff I had. Here's the 5-inch. You see the difference in size? And this was such a pain in the neck. This is the Crossed Out Drop Dead 5-inch split. And you put it on the record. You couldn't get the needle. You couldn't get the needle to go on the record. It was so difficult and infuriating. Like a prank. And as soon as you put the needle on, the music started. Like they gave you no room. It was like they made it purposely difficult. But this is a great split. And the Drop Dead, I guess, is now saying power violence, but at the time I guess it was more like crust punk. But I guess now it falls in that power violence genre a bit. Here it is. It's great. This is a great little release here, man, right? Very cool. Yeah! A lot of the punk bands and the power violence and all this alternative underground bands did lots of cool stuff, you know? Lots of cool vinyl and posters and 5 inches. You know, like lots of cool like gags and
Daddy, chill.
I don't know, like pranks. It's kind of cool.
Daddy, chill.
Like they over-delivered. They gave you your money's worth. This is really cool. Nice thick paper. Very well done. Was it Selfless Records? That Crossed Out is a great picture there, right?
Stop it.
And it's the Xerox is very, very faded and overly copied over and over again to dilute the image. Right, the image looks a little bit worn, a little bit like black metal. Black metal did that also. They would Xerox a photo over and over again until it got diluted. And some of these bands did that too. They diluted some of the imagery to make it look worn.
Stop it.
And that Crossed Out cover is cool, right, on that 7-inch? That might be the template. Let me know in the comments below if that's the template for power violence. Some of that Crossed Out stuff. And then we had 2 more records here. We had AC. AC was a band of its own, I guess more grindcore. But I did that AC video. Found more 7 inches that I had. I should have included this in the other video, the other AC video. But this is Unplugged. M.I.T.B used to have a show called Unplugged. And AC is completely mocking that idea. And they do an unplugged 7-inch, which is just hilarious. You can imagine their sound. They're just crazy fast and loud and distorted, but it's unplugged. All right, and then this is another release. The split with the meat shits.
Don't be rude.
And AC would fit like 20 songs on these things. They would just cram them in. Here's their artwork. The lyric sheet. Kind of cool, right? Another Split EP. That's a good title, right? Another Split.
Boom.
And then I think I had another AC, right? Wasn't there another one?
Boom.
Here's Brutal Truth. Was also one of the earlier grindcore bands, like right maybe after Napalm Death, right? Napalm Death might have been the first grindcore, but Brutal Truth might have came right after that. But I'm blurring a lot of this stuff together. This is just another box of vinyl that I found. Another AC record here. And Brutal Truth, I did a grindcore video of vinyl, and I forgot to include this. They were like a big band in the grindcore. This is on Earache, and this is in the early days. So I found another box of vinyl. I thought I had these records, and I did have them. I found them, but now I'm making another video just to make a correction on those earlier videos. I have some more of these records, some power violence, some grindcore, some earlier stuff.
Triple kill!
Like and subscribe if you guys like the content here. It helps out the channel. Ring that little bell. It'll notify you when I have more videos out. And we got two more vinyl coming at you. Fast and Furious. We got two Man is the Bastard 7 inches. And their logo, right? And their design is great. Right? It's really recognizable. Even the skull. And it looks like this is on Vermiform. So this is Sam McPheeters from Born Against. Had a label, right? Vermiform. And he's putting out a M.I.T.B record. Getting into the power violence game. Right? Man is the Bastard is more of a power violence band. And they were very odd. A little bit experimental. Right? Sometimes, And here is a Charred Remains, a.k.a. Man is the Bastard. So I guess before they were M.I.T.B, they were Charred Remains, I guess? And this is right as they're transitioning. That's a cool logo, right? That skull?
Daddy, chill.
They actually had some cool stuff on here. SOA is the label, right? Who released this? Abundance of Guns. This is SOA Records, right? Released this. And they had some cool design logos, right? Very minimal, very kind of primitive. Kind of cool looking, right?
Daddy, chill.
And I should have included this in the other video I made on power violence, but I just found this box in the closet. What am I doing? I gotta get organized.
Don't be rude.
All right, let's see what else we got here. Next two records we have Counterblast Prospects and ABC Diablo was a really good band. This band was kind of underrated. ABC Diablo? I think they were from Europe, but I don't know. Are they Swedish or German? I don't remember. Very cool vinyl, right? Kind of a red tinted vinyl. And this was really brutal. ABC Diablo? Would you fit this in the power violence?
Are you serious?
I don't know. Would this be like power violence or grindcore? Counterblast, I think, was really part of the power violence, right? I think they had 2 7 inches. Cool little poster, right? Look at this poster. How cool is that, man? Look at this. Nice thick paper.
Monster kill. Terra has no sheep. Terra has no sheep.
All right, man. Kind of cool. And I think these guys might be... are these guys German? I'm pretty sure they're from Europe.
Monster kill.
And I'm pretty sure they were in the power violence field here. Yeah. Very cool, right? I loved 7 inches when I was younger and I used to buy records. I just thought the 7 inches was so much cooler than the 12 inches. I just thought it was so, like, very hip and cool. All right, we got a surprise here. 2 surprise releases here. We got Cattle Press flirting with black metal here. So they might be Power violence, grind, black metal, borderline. I don't know. Industrial, mixing genres here. And this is Lino's in this band, right? And he is Desecrator, right? What's his name? Desecrator? Is his name? And this might be a little genre bending. And he did all the artwork. Artwork's kind of cool, right? Pointing as above, so below. The devil, up and down. Cool design here, right? Very cool. Cool stuff here. And then we have an Embryo Records anthology. We have 3 bands on a split here. On a split compilation. This is my label. I had a label, Embryo Records. And this is An Ingenious Device, Hiroshima 22, and Taste of Fear. All on one release. We made it out of wallpaper by hand. We made this from wallpaper. We made every release by hand, so they would all be different and unique. And I am in this band, An Ingenious Device. I was the singer, or do you want to say I was the screamer, screaming my head off? And here is an Embryo card here for the label. And here is a Woe Is Me, Taste of Fear card. They would later become Woe Is Me. They were just transitioning. And that was more grindcore, right? Taste of Fear was, like a Fear of God kind of grindcore. Here's An Ingenious Device. There's me in the sunglasses right there. And there's our band. We were just genre bending, power violence, hardcore, noise.
Daddy, chill.
Here's our label card.
Stop it.
And then we had another band from the neighborhood, Hiroshima 22. This was awesome. They had a drum machine, and it was very much like grindcore with a drum machine, very mechanical, industrialist sounding, very creative. Hiroshima 22, that was their first release. And this is the vinyl. Little surprise for you guys. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.
Get to the chopper!